Hello. Welcome to the Simply Together show on the 10th of March. It is lovely out there. It looks lovely out there. I haven't actually been outside, but it looks lovely out there. So hopefully, have you walked the dog today, Shelley? Is it warm?
Yes, I have walked the dog. Yes, we had a little bit of a stroll, and it's chilly, but it's not got a cold wind or anything. It's quite nice.
It's chilly. Okay, is that cardigan or coat?
That was just a cardigan I had on today.
So it's asked to be a coat. We still need.
Yeah, you might not your big coat. You might need a coat.
You cannot judge the weather by what Shelley says, right?
Yeah,
Shelley does not feel temperatures like a normal person.
We do. We do this all the time. So it looks lovely out there. You're going to need a jacket, but not your big coat. And if you are hormone related, then you might just need a cardi. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how are you doing, Shelley?
I'm quite good, thank you. Yes, there's all sorts of different things going on, which we'll then talk about. That it's a busy time. I think spring is waking up, and I think everyone else is waking up too. So yes.
Good. Nikkei, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. I've got daffodils in my front scrubs.
Have you?
I drove in the oven yesterday, and I'm like, oh my God, there's daffodils there. So yes, spring is coming. We're all waking up. It's all really good.
Good.
How are you doing, Cecile?
I'm good. Busy. Hopefully going to be able to stay on for the whole of the show this week, unlike last week. But who knows? It's all down to the technology, so we'll see. But no, all good. Bit busy, but brighter because there's blossom on the trees outside my house, and that just looks really nice. It looks really nice. Yes. So before we go into the bits that we need to share, we wasn't going to, but I think we need to, because Shelley has got this all bubbling up inside her, and she needs to let it out. So she's going to talk about the Orange Man.
The Orange Man. See, at the moment, Pentagon have got an update going on about the Iran war and everything else. Everything that is being said by Trump at the moment is just ridiculous. He's coming out and sounding like a toddler.
Yes.
They won't let me go from there, so they must be idiots. And then when it came to the whole thing of him then saying that like Keir Starmer is no Winston Churchill, and the fact that because we're not in this war.
Oh, right. So does he think he's Teddy Roosevelt then?
So we are trying to support something that's going on. For Trump being all the way over in America, the places that are then being affected at the moment, we have a lot of British people that live there. So whether they are just happen to be living and working there, or whether they are like the very expats, if you like. So we have got things that we need to do. So it is more that it's not the offence that we're doing. We're not being forward and bombing. We are then the defensive side of things, just making sure everything's okay. But threw all these toys out the pram because we can't just use that bit there or anything else. And there was something else that came up, and I didn't read it properly because it was really starting to wind me up. But the fact that one of one of the Africas he was wanting to do something with, and they were then turning around and saying, well, if you want to buy, the buyer comes to the shop. We're not selling you something because we don't want to sell you it. But if you want to have the conversation, you've got to come to us, not we come to you, kind of thing. So yeah, he's just absolutely delusional, really delusional.
But you see, we had this conversation a few weeks ago. Shelley, why are you surprised? Why are you surprised?
Yeah,
Anybody that says no to America, that is what is going to happen, because they live in a very special version of Delulu land, right? And yeah, it's
Say that word again.
what's that? What, Delulu land?
Delulu land. Yeah, I love that.
They are
Oh my
absolutely deluded, because they. Oh, I can't. Honestly, they're just well, I suppose, like, for Cecile, you've got children. Surely, when they were like 2 years old and you told them they couldn't have something, were they allowed to throw themselves on the floor in the supermarket and run around? And
Only once.
See? Yeah, but this
And to
Donald
be
Trump
fair,
is
neither of
behaving
them
like that
did that. But yeah, they would have only got one chance to do that, and then never again.
Because this is what this is. I don't know. The guys just. Yeah.
I love that word. I am going to use that word. I've not heard of that, and that is just absolutely brilliant. And yes, we did talk about him a couple of months ago, I think it was now. And my my two lovely ladies here with me told me to stop watching the news. Right?
Now Shelley's taking over.
Because it was GMTV that was doing it, so stop watching it. So I have stopped watching it.
So, yeah.
And now it's Shelley, and she's looking at it now because the TV is in front of her, and she's looking at it now. I know she is.
Well, the only reason why I've got it on now was just literally the Pentagon is doing its update, and I've got CNN on, so it's a direct feed from America, and I'm seeing what they are deciding to pick up on for CNN, because CNN they obviously have to say exactly what Trump is saying because they are American and they want to keep him on side, but they are well known for then kind of showing what the truth of him is. So yeah, but yeah,
how do they get away with doing that then?
Well, then no, because they do show what's actually happening, and then it will be like little shows like the BBC does. So you'll get certain people that then want to pick holes in certain things, or they'll just say truths that perhaps wouldn't be so kind of. They're not anti-Trump, but they're pro-truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Dee Bailey, watching us from sunny climates in St. Lucia. Has she gone to St. Lucia? No, where's she gone?
This is the African one, wasn't it?
No, she's been there already. What, Gambia? She went to Gambia
last year.
She went to Gambia last year.
I'm pretty sure she said she was going to St. Lucia. Where have you gone? Tell us where you've gone, but don't tell us how sunny and warm it is, because we don't really know that. We've got sunny climes ourselves. It's just not warm. But yes, I hope you're having a lovely time. I'm sure it's St. Lucia. It's definitely not Africa. She did that last year. Anyway, so if you don't want to know about the idiot man, just stop watching it, right? Because he's not going anywhere. He's still going to be there. So you might need to just stop watching it. It brings there's more joy in my life when I stopped watching Good Morning Britain or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Less stress. So we've got lots of different things going on over the next couple of weeks.
Yes.
So Shelley's going to start with the first. What have we got first?
So the first one is one that I'm involved in separately myself. It's the Luton Irish Forum. So we do work with them quite closely. But yeah, so the Luton Irish Forum have got their St Paddy's Day festival. So they can't really do anything on St Patrick's Day itself because it's then the Tuesday. So on Saturday they do the full parade from the like the forum itself into town, into St George's Square. So each county will have a representative walking with their own flag, and there will be parade floats and all sorts going on as well. So some of the different community projects that they help out, they've got their own parade floats. In St George's Square itself, there's one big main stage that's some of the bigger bands, and there's music, there's dancing, so you'll have bagpipes and all sorts of stuff going on there. So that is when the main stage is. You also then got the stalls in there as well. So some of the people that sell the Irish hampers and bits and pieces. So they all will have the stalls then in St George's Square. Just inside, as you go into the Luton Point, into the Arndale Centre. As you go into the Arndale Centre of St George's, you've got the escalator that goes upstairs. That bit there is called the atrium. That bit there is where I will be, because I'm helping out at the kiddies' craft tables. So we've got different bits and pieces and the colouring in and all that kind of stuff. They've also then got there's props and stuff for doing photography, and I'm not quite sure how that one works out, but yeah, so that's all in there. And then further into the Arndale Centre, you'll then have I don't know whether it's it's not in the central square. It's the one that's further up. I've forgotten what that one's called. But you've got the choirs and the kids dancing and all that kind of stuff going on. So they have a stage in there, which is always really, really cute, really cute. You'll end up with does he get like an announcer down there as well? So all the other different groups of the Irish dancing kind of goes on. Last year, they actually brought the Bhangra boys, you know, the ones the Asians that do the drums.
Yeah.
Bhangra drums. They were on the main stage with the guys that's the marching band that does the bagpipes.
Really?
So the big drums, Bhangra drums, bagpipes came from the like St George's Square all the way through the middle of the shopping centre. The noise was amazing. So good. But yeah, so yes, to connect everything all together. And then in the evening there's an after party at the Hat Factory. But then all the other pubs, all the Irish pubs around town it's the festival. So they kick off all their St Patrick's Day celebrations anyway. And I've forgotten which pub it is, and I did share it. One of the pubs, they've got an leprechaun dressed up. So it's whoever you know, when you get those blow up suits in the air. If you catch the leprechaun, they give you a token, and the token is a free shot at the bar for the evening.
Nice one.
So if you catch your leprechaun, you get a drink.
What do you mean catch? If you literally just got to go up to him and say,
caught you, they then give you your token.
Caught you. And then you get a free shot.
And then you get the free shot. Yeah. So I have to find that and share that out again. But yeah, there's a lot that's going on. And then again, St Patrick's Day itself, being the Tuesday, all the pubs have got something going on. Most of them are actually opening up during the day and the evening. And then obviously you then have the big mass.
Anyway.
Well, some of them are only like from the afternoon, but quite a lot of them are going from like mass finishing and then opening up before lunch. I've noticed. I'm not announcing that, but I have noticed that. Hang on, you're not normally open. You're normally open for lunch. You're actually now open when it's mass finishes. Like catching
11 o'clock. Yeah.
But yes.
Oh, yeah.
But also,
they do a lot though. Sorry, say that again.
No, I was going to say something else, but yes, they do a lot. You mean the Irish Forum do a lot?
Yeah.
You don't realise.
The Irish community.
Yes.
The Irish community as a whole do a lot. You know, they really go out there to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. They really do.
It's
and always have done.
Yeah, it's for the Irish Forum. I don't think people of Luton realise just how much they do, not only for the Irish themselves, but also sort of anything that's then related. So they've got a big thing that they do as part of the charity. That's the Romany Travellers Association, because they all originally come from Ireland. They do a lot of the benefit work with them, their rights, their health benefits, and all that kind of stuff.
Really?
And there's a lot that they actually then do as part of that association. There's a benefits team in the Irish Forum. So they then so if you've got problems with...
When you say benefits team, Shell, sorry, could you just back up a little bit? Benefits team. So what, are they seconded out of DWP or something, or are they just people who know about benefits?
It's just people so it's literally like a Citizens Vice Bureau for the Irish. Okay. Yeah. So they literally just sit there and they'll say sort of, if you're having problems filling out forms, for instance, and sort of like people that have moved over here or wanting to move back to Ireland, there's bits and pieces that kind of help you maneuver all of that kind of paperwork kind of things.
Yeah.
And also then partly for people that actually want your Irish passports, they do all of that. Help you fill out those forms and be your witnesses to all those kind of things as well. So there's a lot that they do. There's a lot that they do in the community, and then join in with everything else that's then going on.
Yeah.
And all the different clubs. All the different clubs that they've then got. And I mean, I know at the minute you've got St. Joe's that you might have seen on Facebook or in like local news, that being a community centre that was being run by the church, basically.
Yeah.
Has let things lapse, the building itself and paperwork, which is why it then had to close. But then there's a team, and that's now becoming in its own charity. So some of the things that they did at St. Joe's, like your bingo or even just like your tea and chat and all that kind of stuff, the Irish Forum have been trying to get them into the groups that they do. So you're seeing more and more faces in there, which is nice.
So,
but as I say with anything, because I mean, I'm not Irish. I've got people that are married into my family that are Irish on both sides. But I'm more to do with it's your community. You're living with them, so celebrate what they're celebrating. Right now, you've got you've had like your Jewish side of things. You've had you've got Easter, so it's the middle of Lent. You've then got like the iftars that are going on because it is then coming up to Eid. You've got everything going on all together, and rather than having all of these things that the council put on for that religion, for that background, it should be we're putting this on and everyone comes along and celebrates each other.
Yeah,
that's the best way to actually be. I've just seen Louise's.
Yeah. Just a quick hello to Norma. Hi, how you doing? And yes, obviously Louise. Hello, Louise. She's a pattern.
Hi, Louise. Hi, Norma.
And there's no one quite like us. Yeah.
Louise being friendly with my old work colleague Sue O'Callaghan. I've seen the girls in town, and yeah, I've kind of gone hi, bye,
and then run for your life. Yeah.
I can't keep up with Sue. I never could keep up with Sue when we used to go out with work. And I've got Irish in the family. I normally can.
Have you taken out your big green hat, Louise, ready for St. Paddy's Day? Is it there sat on your dressing table ready for when you have to go out?
Do we have the big hat? Do we have like the dressing and stuff? Because the Irish Forum had T-shirts printed off for last year that had like Irish in Luton.
Oh, okay.
So I've got one of those that I'll be wearing. But then I've got my St Patrick's T-shirt as well. It's like I don't know which one I'm gonna wear.
Take them both and change halfway through.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, take them both. So Norma said, the Irish are so welcoming and warm. They include everyone in what they do and no one is left out. It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, so Louise has got the whole shebang. She's doing the hat, she's doing the outfit, she's doing the whole lot.
Oh my Lord.
Which doesn't surprise me. I've seen her in that hat. So yeah, that doesn't
I won't be wearing a hat because I'm doing the stuff with the kids. I thought about I'm going to do pigtails with me ribbons in, my green ribbons. So I don't do the hat. I do pigtails.
Oh Lord.
I can't even say, oh Lord. I am speechless. I will need some pictures of that, some evidence of what. Is there just two up here? What are you doing?
Well, she could come and show us next week.
Yeah, I'll put back
up again.
There'll be pictures. There'll definitely be pictures because there'll be me and Rita with the kids. So yeah, I mean, yeah. For my family came over. So my aunt took my uncle over to Ireland. When they came back, they then stayed in Chester. So Chester, very much like Luton, in as much as you've got your own community around you. And you could go out there, especially New Year's Day. New Year's Day, they used to bring everyone around into the pub, but you'd be bagpiped round. And you just put your name in the hat. Yeah. But yeah, it's yeah. There's nothing like. I mean, I used to have my sisters. Right. Oh yes, yeah. If it's your mum's, you're definitely going to be have it with you then, Louise. Yeah.
The hat was Louise's mum's.
Yeah.
But look at this one.
I've got to do something silly. I kept looking at the headbands and I kept thinking, when I've got a headband on, it gives me a headache. So I thought I might as well just put my hair up. You know, when you do the headband and you've got the dealy bopper things on the top.
Because that's not going to give you a headache.
No, pigtails would be all right.
It's those actions that you're doing which is making me just think, what the hell is she going to look like with these two pigtails?
Oh my God.
See, it's not even going to have two ponytails, are you? They're just going to be.
Because my hair's quite short, yeah. So it literally will be, yeah. Just there'll be little pigtails.
Oh my days! Oh my God.
But yeah.
Okay, so
with the
what day are you doing this?
So this is Saturday. It starts from 10:30. Yeah. So this Saturday, 10:30. And it goes through till about 4:00-ish.
Okay.
But then because you're 4, by that point you're going off, you're having something to eat, and then ended up in a pub, aren't you? You're kind of filtering off. But yeah, so the main stage and everything, I think, is 3. It goes up to.
And you're going to be in
just inside the door.
Entrance of whatever that place is called now, the Arndale.
The Arndale,
right?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be in town on Saturday, because obviously I'm at a different event on Saturday. Nikkei, I'm going to try my best to get down to the Arndale and take a picture for myself, and then I'll send it to you, because we need to see what's like.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that event that you're going to, I had a memory come up on my phone of
okay.
2Gether, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, and somebody on another platform was asking if I was going as well. I said, no, I'm not going this time, but trust me, you're going to enjoy it.
Why are you not coming?
Because I told you I've got an extremely early start the next morning. And also now, his lordship's told me about some family thing going on that I'm trying to pretend I did not know about.
Right, so there we go. I don't need to go down the Arndale because Louise is obviously out for the day, and she's going to have the evidence. So
I'm more
that
likely
is
to have
good. That will
like
save me
stickers
a
and
little
stuff
trip.
all over me as well by the time I finish for the kids.
Don't worry about the stickers. It's more about the hair. We're looking to see what you look like with that hair.
Yes.
It's going to be up there. Seriously.
I was trying to find what you was talking about for your other event, but where did I put it?
It was there. Did you not? Where is it?
Oh no, yeah, I've got it in the comments. Yes.
Yeah. Are we doing that one now?
You want to do that one because it does go on because you're in the same place. You're definitely in the same place.
Yes. I was thinking that we was at that other place, but we're not. We're at the library. Oh, I'll have to come and walk over anyway. I'll have to come and walk over and see what you look like. So Saturday is at the Library Theatre, Voices of Nubian Queens. It is an absolutely fantastic event. This is the 3rd year, and it is all about celebrating women, and it's about celebrating women of colour. Some people don't like the term. Black women, brown women, Nubian
woman
queen.
of colour is perfectly fine. What's wrong with women of colour?
Some people don't like that. But
why?
Anyway, I don't know.
Well, it's good to know these things. So I don't get to offend the wrong person, isn't it, by saying it? That's why I want to know. I'm part of that, not singing or dancing or anything like that. I will literally just be there coordinating the event, and it's a fantastic event, honestly, and it's put on by the people who are running it are Hanifa Mohammed and Diane Thomas, who do various other things throughout the community anyway. And it is at the Library Theatre. Show starts at 7, ends at 10:30 ish. It ends at 10:30, but we're talking about women of colour, so it might just go on just a little bit longer. It is being funded, so part funded by the Luton Create Fund. Bye. Is he gone? Is he going? Let me just go out. 1 second. Excuse me, people.
Oh, got to go and give hubby a kiss goodbye.
No,
He's going to so it's been funded by the Luton Create Fund. It is brilliant. We've got a mini market there as well. So there are
the show, isn't
there
it?
that are selling. Say again?
That's before the show, isn't it? That opens at 5.
Before, in between, and after. So that opens at 5. So you can get there early and go and have a little scout in there. And then on the in-between, when we've got the break, it'll be opened up again. And then as the evening has ended, we open it up as they're packing away. So you can still go and purchase things. But there is candles and all things smelly are there. There are cards, there are various different things that are. We've got some merch of our own now, so Voices of Nubian Queens tote bags and mugs and notebooks. So there's all of those things.
Notebooks.
Notebooks. Do you want a notebook? Do you need a notebook?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll get you a notebook.
Thank you.
So, and then the event itself, we have got, let me have a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 different artists.
Wow.
There. Yeah. Varying from singers to spoken word to dance as well, because we've got a young group from Milton Keynes that are coming on to do Afro dancing. It's just, honestly, it's just absolutely brilliant event, you know, all put together by volunteers. And it's just a way to celebrate women.
Yeah.
Just a way to celebrate women. You know, it's obviously we've had International Women's Day, so this is the next weekend along, and right next door to Mother's Day as well. You know, so it's just brilliant. So Ticket Source, you can go and get your tickets via Ticket Source. So ticketsource.co.uk/Voices of Nubian Queens, and it will be money well spent. Get your ticket; it's money well spent. And on the in between, when there's a break, 2 of our lovely ladies are going to be selling roti. So there's roti with curry chicken, curry mutton, and a vegan selection that has got sweet potato, chickpeas, and I think there's something else in it. I'm not sure.
Are you going to have that one, Cecile?
What do you think? What do you think, Nikkei? Am I going to have that one? Not a hope in hell. That is not going to happen.
Well, it actually sounds really nice. Sweet potato and chickpea curry. Yeah.
I'm sure there's something else in it as well.
Spinach. I'd put
spinach.
If I was using those two, I'd put spinach in there.
It might be spinach. It might be spinach. I know there was 3 things in it. So, but yes, so there's a vegan option, vegetarian / vegan option, and then for the meat eaters, there's chicken and there's curry mutton, all wrapped up in a roti, lovely and warm, ready. There's bun and cheese that you can buy. There's a bar there as well. So don't forget, it's a cashless bar, so you've got to have your card. But there's also a raffle, so we can do it on a card. But if you could just bring a couple of quid, just a couple of quid in your pocket, that would be easier, so that we don't have to do that. But there is a raffle as well, some really good prizes. So that's Saturday, Voices of Nubian Queens, Saturday the 14th, Luton Library Theatre. And if you haven't been to the Luton Library Theatre, why not? Because it's in town, we still have it, and you've got to use it, because if you don't use it, then we're going to lose it.
Well, it is. It's not run by the council anymore. It is run by people that actually love the building and love doing theatre. They are theatre people running a community theatre. Yeah. And that's why we've got to. We have to keep pushing it, attending, buying the tickets and attending, because, like Shelley said, it no longer belongs to the council. So if you've got, some people don't like the council for whatever reason, it's not run by them anymore. It is run by some local people that are trying to keep it going. So get your tickets, and get down there, because it's going to be fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. There you go. Shelley, what have we got next? So this is just one weekend. It's both on the Saturday. We've then got, obviously, guys, if you're listening, don't forget it's Mother's Day. So if the kids forget, you have to go out and get something for Mother's Day on the Sunday.
Or you could get them to buy a ticket for the Voices of Nubian Queens, and that can be their Mother's Day present.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah. Then there's a week to recover until we then have our event. So we still got the theme of the ladies. As I said, you've got Mother's Day, you've got International Women's Day. It is mothers, ladies. This is an afternoon soiree like we did last year, and it worked really quite well. And it's celebrating you. You're the special guest. You come along, We say that if you want to dress up a little bit, make yourself feel good and go out with some ladies for an afternoon tea, then yes. So you don't have to dress up if you don't want to, but yeah, just make yourself feel nice. Give yourself a reason to get a bit dressed up and put that special perfume on that you never forget to put your special perfume on, or slap a bit of lipstick on if you feel like that. It's, yeah, make a bit of a...
And what day is that on?
For you. So this one's then on the Sunday.
Sunday, the 22nd of March. So, okay, so as and I'm not putting any shade on anybody here, but no pigtails on that day, Shelley.
No, I might wear a dress.
You could do no pigtails.
I wore a dress last time, so I might wear a dress this time.
You could do no pigtails, Shelley, and then wrap them round. It'll be really nice. It'll be a bit like
The Sound of Music.
No, well, yeah. I wasn't actually thinking The Sound of Music, actually. I was thinking more like Emily Bronte or somebody like that. But, yeah.
Okay, yes, yeah.
So, Shelley might even be wearing a dress because she did wear one last year.
Oh, yeah.
And she might very well wear one again this year. So, put your clothes on. You know, well, obviously you're going to put your clothes on, but whatever makes you feel nice. You know, if that's the jeans and the t-shirt and that makes you feel nice, then that's what you wear. I'm going to hunt out a dress. I've got a few dresses in there. I might do a dress as well. Are you wearing a dress?
Do you not wear dresses normally then?
No.
How interesting.
Although, to be fair, I have over the last few years been wearing more because I'm very much a comfort person. So I'll wear a dress with a pair of Converse, or I'll wear a dress with a pair of Dr. Martens, because actually that feels quite comfortable for me. So I do that. And I think I've actually got one skirt in my wardrobe. So if you go back years ago, there was no skirts, no dresses, nothing. So I've got some dresses and now I've got a skirt. I might actually wear the skirt, to be fair. Who knows? Anyway, put on whatever you like.
I've only got about 2 skirts.
That's so interesting. So you're already thinking ahead to what you're going to wear.
What is interesting that we haven't got any...
Until like 10 minutes before.
Of course. No, you have to plan. What? How can you just decide that then? Is that because that's gonna so if you decide to wear something and then you then put it on and think, no, I don't like that one, you've then got to find something else, and then there's not enough time for that.
I will think.
Look, it swings and roundabouts, right? Generally speaking, it could be literally, oh, right, I'm going somewhere, I've got to get there for 2, and I'm going to start getting ready at like 1:45. What am I going to wear? Or sometimes it will be like, oh, should I wear this? And I have on occasion thought, oh, I'll put this on. I thought, oh, God, that's that guy. I'm not wearing that. But yeah, I wouldn't be thinking this far ahead.
It's a whole palaver with me. I can think about what I could wear and I'll get it ready.
Yeah.
Or I'll get a couple of options ready. But I will be the one that will go change. No, don't feel that today. Put it back. Find something else. Find something else. Find something else.
Yeah,
and that's why you have.
Or if I'm excited about something, like now, my friend brought me back. I've got 2 things actually. I've worn one already. Actually, my sister gave me, and then my bestie brought me one back for when she went in Nigeria. I'm like, oh, I could wear this. When am I going to wear this? So I could think ahead in that context.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, I'm going to wear that, but then I could get to the day and change my mind.
Yeah, but then you're still thinking ahead though, because you've already got a bit of a plan in your mind, haven't you? It's what you will. I think very much wear.
I say that because number one, because obviously, with timekeeping and going to work, you have to think ahead. Like, what am I going to wear so I don't waste time in the morning? And then when we go to Nigerian parties, it can be quite prescriptive because you've been told what you're going to wear. Like, come in white or come in with a touch of pink, or if it's real close family, you're buying the material that you're going to sew to wear. So I think outside of that, sometimes it's nice to just relax. So yeah, I wasn't really being that facetious. I thought I'd explain to you.
But you've got someone like Gok Wan that will actually because I do follow him since lockdown, really, because I'm part of like when you used to do like the DJ sets during lockdown. He will actually lay out his clothes as in, this is what I wear that day, this is what I wear that day. If he's going on, you'd say if he's doing a set somewhere for the weekend, so he'll have what clothes he's traveling in the Friday, the Saturday, and when he's traveling back the Sunday, and he'll actually have them in his wardrobe as that goes with that and that goes with that. And I'm like, whoa, I suppose it's still you're still doing the stylist but on yourself.
I know somebody that packs, when they go on their holiday, that packs their suitcase with clothes for every single day, a second lot of clothes just in case for every single day, and then some spare. And they literally do a list, and they do the whole lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that before.
For my packing, I know I've got an emergency bag here if I need to go off somewhere. And I've got a bag, so the bag it just gets picked up or someone throws it at me. And
What? Just sat at the door?
Upstairs in my spare bedroom, yeah. So say for instance, it's the bag that I will use to go down to my mum's, and it'll have my toiletry bag in there. It's got my pajamas in there, because I always forget to pack pajamas. So it's got my pajamas in there, and it's got a couple of pairs of like underwear, socks, that kind of a thing. Because God forbid, touch wood, anything should happen, I can just grab the bag and get down to my mum's. And I did that when Mum and Dad moved to Weymouth, and I've kept it ever since. But because I was looking for a particular T-shirt, I'm thinking, well, where did that go? Well, I didn't take that to the charity shop. I didn't do that. When I last went down to my mum's, I got the bag, like to think, right, okay, have I got everything I need in there? And that's where the T-shirt was. I'm thinking, oh, right, okay.
I need to go away and think about this one, because I'm sure in one of my many therapy books up there's going to be something about this.
What, the go bag? You see, the thing is, what Shelley's described to me, what's coming to my mind is the go bag, as in that if you're in a situation where you have got to get out of quickly, so you in there, apart from what you described, you would also have a space to throw your passport in there, your documents, and there will be some money in there. And, not
quite a go bag that I need to get out of a bad situation.
If there's an apocalypse in your house and you've got to run.
It's literally, I know I've got a minimum of 3 hours to drive. I don't want to spend 20 minutes trying to remember to put everything in a bag.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, that makes some sense.
It's got enough for... I mean, I'll pack stuff into it because I'm going for the week or I'm going for the whole weekend. It's got enough stuff in it that I can change and rinse out kind of stuff. It should happen.
Okay. I'm still... there's going to be something in my book. I'm sure there is. Anyway. So going back to Simply D's events, International Women's Day, afternoon soiree. It's the 22nd of March. As Louise said, she loved the last one. So you can go on Simply D's events and purchase your ticket. It's £20 a ticket. It's at the Luton Irish Forum, and we have got afternoon tea with a twist.
With a twist?
Twist
and shout. Twist and shout.
Yeah, you know, she's not going to sit there with a wilted sandwich, is she?
No wilted sandwiches, no wilted cucumber sandwiches, or coronation chicken, which is something I don't understand at all. But no coronation chicken. So it's with a twist, and it's going to be wonderful. We have got, last year I did a song, not personally singing. There was a song, and we talked about it and the meaning and everything else. I've got one again for this year.
Another one. Oh my god!
Yeah, I've got one for this year. And there's other things that will be going on as well. It's just again to celebrate the women. It's about the women, and any of those men that are listening, you've got your date in November. Don't worry about it. We'll be celebrating that as well. But this one is celebrating the women. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So get your ticket. And again, Luton Irish Forum. We're having it at the Luton Irish Forum. We work in partnership with them on many of our things. So that is on Hitchin Road.
Yep, Hitchin Road.
You've got
you've got the roundabout where the car park is. You come in through the council car park, and you have to be this side of the gates to be the free parking. If you've got the other side of the gates, it is just council parking, so it is cheap anyway. But yeah, so you
literally just drive through the gates and park the other side of the gates, and then you can it just literally, you don't have to pay, and you're there at the Luton Irish Forum. So that starts at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So that's 2 till 5. Yeah. And we just want you to come down, wear whatever you want to wear, whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever makes you feel nice. You know, if it's going to put a smile on your face, then put it on within reason. No, that's where my mind goes. This is so wrong. It's just so wrong. Wear whatever you want to wear. And we'll see you, on Sunday.
It won't be warm enough for a bikini, though.
Well, it was kind of going along. That's where my mind was going, somewhere similar. Somewhere similar. So, yeah, if you want to turn up. I feel
comfortable in my pajamas. I'll just turn up in those.
You can turn up. You can turn up in your pajamas. That's fine.
Really?
Just don't turn up.
No, you see, I'm quite anti people going out of their house in their pajamas. Sorry.
So how do you feel about the ones that go up the shop then with their pajamas?
I can't tolerate it. And I am that horrible baby boomer that looks at them all judgy and horrible. Just saying.
Putting it out there. You judgy?
I don't really judge it, but I do not like it. I think it's a very poor standard. I just don't like it.
Yes. So I saw quite a few at the weekend where they were walking around with the dressing gown on. I'm thinking, oh, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, we did say not many people have done it when they've booked the tickets or anything yet, but we might do a slideshow if you've got a picture of you that you really
did you ask for that? I didn't see that when I was booking.
No, not when we was booking. We did this afterwards, and we just saw if it was a thing that people fancy doing, or sending me a picture of someone that they really like, a woman they really admire and look up to. As doing it as like a slideshow kind of thing.
Can we send more than one?
For Nikkei, and not for Nikkei, for Louise, I don't know if there's any shea butter, but I will ask. And she agrees with you, Nikkei. I also agree with you with regards to the pajamas and the dressing gown and going to the shop and all of that business. Because if you've got enough time to go and get your dressing gown, you could put a coat on, could you not? I don't know. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. Right. So what has Norma said? When she goes on holiday abroad, I wear the same on the way that minimum clothes. And when I get there, she buys some clothes and leaves them there because she's not going to wear them at home.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
But the same clothes going there and back would surely depend where you're going, though.
No.
Well, because if you're going to a hot country or coming back to a cold country.
Yeah, but you've left the cold country. When I went to South Africa, I had my big chunky tracky bottoms and a jumper on. So I went out there and then I stripped off when I got into the airport because I knew it was then hot. And then when we came back, when I was in the airport,
I don't know why I said that, because I did that when I went to Marbella. Yeah. I wore the same thing.
The lovely UK, which is never, very, very rarely is it sweltering, so you're going to go out with most probably a jacket of some description, and you've got to come back to that as well. So you do need to have a little bit of a, you know.
Yeah, we did like the December, which is their summer, and our winter. So we did the complete extremes. So I went out in my trackie and came back.
See, Norma, I'm not a travel light person. I will pay for the suitcase that goes in the hold because I like to have choices. I like to have choices. I'm not going out there with one pair of shoes on my feet and one in my suitcase because I might need a few more.
So
and
I feel
need
you on that
change of clothes. But to be fair, always been like that. However, some of that now is about the fibromyalgia, because there's sensory issues that comes with that. And if I wear the same pair of shoes day in and day out, at some point the underneath of my feet start to hurt. So you have to have another pair. So that's my reasoning now. That what my reason was for the last 20 years, I don't know, but for now it's that one. That's what I'm using.
Don't you think it depends on what type of holiday you're going on though? Because surely if you're going on a hiking holiday, for example, or a skiing holiday, it's going to be different to if you're getting... What's so funny about that?
No, it's not that. It's what Norma said. She doesn't need to take hair products because her hair just goes frizzy due to humidity.
But sometimes their shampoos and stuff are better because they're used to being out there. I got told not to, when we did South Africa. Because we was going to see family. I got told not to bother taking the shampoos or shower gels or anything, just by when I was out there.
I know, because I like to use the ones that I like to use. I don't want to buy them.
I think it's a good idea to buy them out there because then you've got that little 3 kilos that you can use for something more important.
Yeah, but that's why you pay for a bag that goes in the hold. You've got those 3 kilos.
Can I tell you something?
Plus the other, what you get, 23
you could pay
kilos.
For 2 suitcases. You will expand to fill those cases. So,
anyway.
But I know what you mean. I don't always take my stuff, but the idea of buying it out there is quite good.
Mine does exactly the same. Mine doesn't go frizzy. Mine goes back to its natural curls.
Louise's hair, and she then looks like Monica from Friends. Okay, are you talking? Okay, so when it went fizzy, but if you go to the West Indies, for example, Louise, will you then go and get your hair done like Monica did when she had all those braids and was swinging it around and then got it caught on the shower curtain?
I remember that.
She did all the shells on the end, didn't she? It wasn't even beads, it was shells.
Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
We need to wrap this up because it's nearly time for Nikkei to get back to work.
I've got 2.5 minutes.
There's right, so Norma's not taking anything with her on her trip. So she doesn't even oh my god, look.
Yeah.
She doesn't even
do it. I can't read it.
She says she only has a carry-on. She doesn't even take a case. That is not happening.
I don't know how they manage that. I don't.
That is not happening. That is not happening in any shape or form. That is not happening. So Louise is absolutely not putting her hair in the braids and swinging it around with the shells. But Norma is absolutely loving that one. It was hilarious. It was really stupid, but it was hilarious. Can you imagine it? So with your pigtails, can you?
So if you want me to put your pigtails in, put a load of mousse. If I do put a load of mousse and then blast dry it, it'll come out like I look like one of them Fraggles. My husband always says I'm like Red off from the Fraggles, and she wears pigtails. So yeah, I get my hair like that.
So Norma is going to be ready for a holiday in 3 minutes. Passport, toothbrush, and bank card.
Wow.
I would love to be one of those people. Yeah, I'd love to be one of those people that you see them where they go to the airport with their passport and says, right, okay, we're just going to get on that plane. Just go. No, that would give me
no.
Panic.
I couldn't do it in this type of circumstances, but there are circumstances where you could do that, like where you've got I was going to swear there, but when you've got a ton load of money and it doesn't matter, because you can just go somewhere and replicate what you need without actually blinking, then it's a mute point, isn't it? But if like us, you're sometimes clearing your bank account to go on these trips. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
So,
all
right, where is she going? Once I got to the holiday at the airport, she was 23.
It was exactly that thing of just.
So she literally went,
where do I go?
to the airport and said, "Give me a holiday." Wow. Well done to you.
That's
well
really
done
good.
to you. I'm not even doing that. I need to know in advance where I'm going because I've got to pack accordingly because I've got a big suitcase. Right. So this weekend it's St. Paddy's Day. The whole of Luton is going to be out in their green and their hats and everything else. There's stuff in the Point.
Yep.
The Point is in Milton Keynes.
Yeah,
anyway,
no,
there's stuff in
that's why they keep saying
the
Luton
Mall
Point
or the Arndale, whatever you want to call it, is going to be there. There's stuff at the Luton Irish Forum. There's stuff at the Hat Factory. There is stuff in every Irish pub in the town. So there's loads. There's also Voices of Nubian Queens, which is on at the Library Theatre on the Saturday evening. And then next week, Sunday the 22nd, we've got our International Women's Day afternoon soiree. We'll be back next week. We will see you at the same
St.
time.
Patrick's Day itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I must remember to wear my green.
I'm going to wear my pigtails and the Patrick's Day too, won't
I don't have anything that's green. I don't have a hat, and I don't have any.
I don't have a hat. I don't have a green hat.
I don't have anything.
It's not St. Patrick's Day. It's just colour green. I do have a lot of green things.
I don't. So
I will think ahead
now
and come with my green.
See you all next
Irish
week.
Day. Bye.
Well, one's going to have pigtails, one's going to have green.
One's going to look at us like,
not else.